sort of. Should really read these before. I wasn't expecting to do this one, so you gotta give me a little bit of credit on this one. Obviously not the last one. Can't give me credit on that one. I was planning on doing that one. Whatever. Healthcare spending in U.S. hits new peak. The nation's healthcare, I'm going to be reading what I scribbled on anyhow. The nation's healthcare tab this year is expected to surpass $10,000 per person for the first time, the government said Wednesday. Growth is projected to average 5.8% from 2015 to 2025, below the pace before the 2007 to 2009 economic recession, but faster than in recent years that saw healthcare spending moving in step with modest economic growth. National health expenditures will hit 3.35 trillion this year, which works out to $10,345 for every man, woman, and child. Annual increase the annual increase of 4.8% for 2016 is lower than the forecast for the rest of the decade. The stronger economy, faster growth in medical prices, and an aging population are driving the trend, which is to be expected. As people start to age out, the trend is going to cost more. The thing that should have happened was single payer. Yes, that is. Yes, that is. Let's get this right. Less than, which is more than what this was expected to be, but it actually be less when you compare everything. Government said our single payer reduced costs for the governments by way of telling manufacturers for like knee splints or whatever you need, whatever heart valves or whatever, that we're going to give you a ton of business, but you had better deliver the best product on time, below budget or at budget at least, and it better not fail. So that gives companies incentive to pull out the best product they can, and that gives better incentive for you and I and everybody else. If we lived in Canada or England or how many other countries. Right now they're talking about, I think I mentioned this yesterday, they're talking about adding the what was it called? Hold on, I'll be back 1 sec. It's on the tip of my tongue. It is really, I promise. It's a deal that was part of Obamacare that got taken out and shouldn't have gotten taken out. Single payer? No, that's not it. Obama. I'll cut this and bring it back. Obamacare. I gotta type one-handed. Yippee! It's still way up here on this one. Yippee! I pledge allegiance to this flag behind you. You can't see it, but I can. Original. Well, let's say single pair, but that's not it. I can't remember what it was called. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it was called. Public option. That's it. They're talking about bringing public option back, which might help a little bit. But even though Hillary or any of her cohorts don't want to scrap the plan altogether and just start over with something that would work, i.e. Bernie Sanders single-payer health care, like I said, might cost the government a little bit more, but it's going to cost us less. And that plan actually will raise our taxes, but premiums would drop to no premiums, and cost cola will not cola, but copays would drop tremendously, if not to no copays. My cost would go up under this because I would be paying higher taxes. My cost for medical is almost non-existent right now with between VA and between VA and the other health care for military retirees. But I take it. You know, it helps other people. I take it. Another thing that Bernie's plan would do would be dramatically drop the drug prices, which under Obamacare is not. There's no plans for dropping those. They can make those as high as they can, like 750% increase for life giving drug. They used to cost $13 a pill, was like $700 a pill. At least before that asshole got put in jail. And I'm sure you know who he is, Mr. Pharma Boy. But there's other companies like that. Change one little ingredient in their prescription, and that gives them cause pump up that bill. It's always money. It's all it is money, which I can kind of understand. The companies they are required to do work for their people that invest in them. That's their responsibility. But for healthcare, that should be a human right. That shouldn't be a human privilege, and that's what it is in this country. It's a human privilege. It's a privilege. If you can't pay for it, sorry, buddy. You can try to get it for free, but we'll jump you through hoops on that. So it's all in the money. All right. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I call it. I do not know what else I can say on this other than Hillary should be taking another closer look, because she's going to, either her or idiot Trump is going to be getting this bill passed on to them. They should really be taking another look at Bernie's plan and implementing it. I know Hillary probably won't, because she's in bed with the big money. But in the long run, it saves everybody. $10,000 per man, woman, over $10,000 per man, woman, and child in this country. Oh, everybody in this country. That is crazy. All right, I'm closing this one off. And I think this is going to be the last one for today. Started as 2, went to 3. I think it might be 4, but it may only be 3. I just do not know. All right, peace and bye. Bye-bye. Alrighty then, as you can see, I'm in different clothes. Well, got a shower and everything. Excuse me. Just one moment, if you will. Alrighty. Does that work better? There was another story that I wanted to put out. I've got 2 of them being uploaded right now, 2 videos. And this is the final part of the 3rd video for today. This one being about Dr. Jill Stein. Bernie Sanders, the headline of the article is, excuse me while I'm doing this right here by the way. Bernie Sanders just made Jill Stein the most powerful woman in American politics. You heard that right. The most powerful woman in American politics. The most powerful woman that is actually for you and me, not for billionaire class, not for prison lobbyist donors, not for FBI investigations. actually another party that is not that bad of a party. There is more choices than the corporatist Democrat that just got Bernie Sanders' endorsement, and the idiotic moron that is on the other side of that whole deal. Left, right, which basically is all right or center right or more right. Well, Jill Stein is left. Jill Stein is what Bernie is. She is left. Bernie has always said that he won't break up a party. He was running on Democrat Party. Came to a point where he had to endorse her. She, without the name, Hillary, because she got the votes. Maybe wrongfully, maybe a lot of, shall we say, a little moving around of votes and stuff like that. Definitely a little wrong. Definitely some problems with voting all throughout the country, not just in California, but all throughout the country. But she's got the nomination. She's got the numbers to become nominated, and Bernie is just saying that, yeah, he gave it his all. Don't mean that you have to go by him. Don't mean that you have to go with what he's endorsing. There, like I said, there is another candidate out there, and she's running on green, and she is actually a good candidate. She's actually a strong-minded candidate. She's a doctor. I'm obviously green. No, I'm not right now, but I'm obviously green right now, so I might be going a little bit over on this, just a little bit, you think, but I'm not going to be voting for Hillary. There's no way in heck that I'm voting for Hillary. I'm voting for Green. I'm voting for Jill Stein. I'm voting for somebody who actually is going to fight for us, in Bernie's image, if you will. It's too bad Bernie can't hop over with her, but that's just not the way Bernie is. It's all right. He's a good and decent man, and he's just honest. Got more of a choice than a lesser of two evils. You've actually got a good choice, whether that be Green Party or whether that be independent, dude. You don't have to jump on one of these lesser of two evil type parties. I personally think that Green is better. That's just me. You might be a little bit different. That's you. That's fine. But Green is more in line with what Bernie had all along. It's too bad that they can't. It's too bad that they couldn't marry themselves up. That'd be one heck of a ticket, wouldn't you say? I'm going to go ahead and link this article down below. It's actually a Huffington Post article. Yeah, Huffington Post article. The guy who wrote it, there's two videos in it. The guy who wrote it, I personally don't care for his video too much, but he has a second video on it, and that being by Tim Black, which I've already shared. I think this is a better video, better interview, all that other stuff. Don't think that you have to vote for one or two of the established, because you don't have to. You have a choice, and whichever one you step on outside of the two establishment type deals is up to you, but you do have a choice. Don't fall in line for anybody that you don't want to vote for. This one's going to be real quick, because I really don't want to read this whole thing to you. It's looking like I'm going to do that. That's no. Like I said, I'll put this article down in the deal below, as well as the healthcare one. And yeah, bye, peace, bye, bye, bye.